COVID-19. It's an evil, bad, and torturous ailment. I caught COVID in early 2021. Miserable, horrendous, horrible. Not only does COVID mess with one's physical well-being, it messes, worst of all, with your mental well-being. I hear a lot of people talking about the vaccine and how stupid it is and how dumb it is, and you're playing Russian roulette getting it, and all sorts of things like that. But from the perspective of someone who has had this ailment, I tell you, I would do anything under the sun to have gotten out of that state I was in early 2021. It's miserable. It's dark. For those folks who haven't experienced loss of taste and loss of smell, that takes away the joy of life, right? For those of you who enjoy food, no. I very easily, within a few days, lost 10 pounds, just like that, just so easily. COVID will mess with your head and mess with your brain in many instances. So when a solution to this misery is proffered, in my mind, I see absolutely nothing wrong in being proactive. Now, I just got news that 3 people that I'm connected to have COVID, and one of them struggling pretty bad. Now, before this, I was connected to a couple of people that had others near and dear to them that died from COVID. So when I hear people diminishing the importance of being vaccinated, I see these folks are obviously not looking at the stats. They're not looking at the curves. They're not looking at the information. And there are a lot of conspiracy theorist people out there, I know, but I implore you to use your own common sense. I have absolutely no political party affiliations here in the United States, so I'm not into all that nonsense. But this is a message for someone who might be thinking about doing what is best for them, what is good for them. I could go on and on mentioning names of people who have been anti-vaxxers in the past and who are no more. And it's very sad, especially when something could be done. Get smart, think about your family, think about people who love you. How will they cope when you're not here? If you're not here. If you end up getting COVID and you end up having one of the worst reactions to it, my reaction was pretty bad, but others have had it much worse. I was not intubated. I was not admitted into hospital. Thank goodness. I carried out the practices and the things I was advised to do by medical personnel. But don't wait till that happens to you. See, the vaccines weren't out until shortly after I had had it. That's why I didn't have the opportunity to. But now, in hindsight, looking back at what has happened and looking forward, I would do anything possible to never be in that dark place again. It was horrendously dark and mentally torturous. Think for yourself, be responsible, be educated, right? Being educated means informing yourself. Look at the curves, the peaks and valleys. And I know there are going to be people who think this is some political agenda. I am not affiliated with any party. I could not care less. But I do care about people who follow me and people I'm connected to. Okay? So be smart. I'm here in the United Kingdom right now, and it's amazing how many people are just oblivious to the importance of keeping a social distance, wearing a mask. I'm horrified to see how people are just absolutely clueless about the importance of these things until, God forbid, they catch it. Getting this thing, I tell you, is the last thing you want to happen. So I implore you, do what is sensible. Do what is reasonable. I know there's some folks who are not able to get vaccinated. It's okay. But you still got to be responsible. Okay? A word is enough for the wise. I typically don't post anything outside of the PM norm, but I feel someone needs to hear this because people are dying, dropping like flies. And if there's anyone connected to me, I just wanted to have a word in that this is a bad, bad, horrendous ailment. It's horrendous. It's evil. It messed with my head. It will mess with many people and give them not only depression, but confusion, disorientation. A word is enough for the wise. I don't want to go into any more of the horrors. Do what you need to do, and God bless you. Bye for now.